I'm going to show you how to assemble Ikea Pax wardrobe in a real time. So this is the 201 frame, 258 to 100. What you're gonna need for this is, I'm using this Bosch screwdriver, this combination with the drill and the screwdriver as well. It has the clutch so you can adjust the torque. Small screwdriver, good for small screws. You're gonna need the meter and you're gonna need the hammer. First we're gonna open the box, so you're gonna see what is in there. Watch out here, do not open the box with a knife like I do, because you can cut the panels or scratch the panels. But if you just go on the edge, I'm holding with one finger right on the edge, like millimeter from the edge, you're gonna be fine. Okay, we're gonna need these tools in a moment. How can I find the job with you? This one is not the job interview, but if you like, you can send your CV to me, to my email, and I have a look and I will let you know. So this one is an assembly video, not the job interview. So this is what you're getting in the box. By the way, we're gonna use the box, we're gonna open it nicely, so we're gonna use the box as something under the wardrobe, so you're not gonna scratch the floors. So you got those. This is the back panel. We're gonna use that only at the end, so I'm gonna put that on the side for now. Manual instructions, you're not gonna need it for now. Gonna have the screws and everything what you need included in the box. You can move this on the side a little bit. So we're gonna have some space, and we're gonna build on this cardboard. So I just open it up this way, and I'm gonna build the whole thing on the floor here. So this is one panel. This is gonna be the side panels. So we're gonna turn them this way, and you can prepare them straight away. So this is the back part, this is the rough part with the gap, so it's gonna go on the side. You have two small panels, they go on the bottom. All the extra cardboard we can remove. That's it. Gonna have two panels this size. This is the top and bottom panel. You can leave them actually here. And the most important thing I forgot, which is my knee pads. Without this, if you're doing this often, your knee's gonna go to the retirement stage very soon. So this is a good one. If you like to see what I'm using, what I'm working with, you can see all in the description. You can find all items in my Amazon links. The links are affiliated. It doesn't cost you extra, but it helps the channel to grow. I get a small kick from each item you buy from my links. So this is the two panels. Those are two exactly the same. Check all your panels if there is no any damage or anything like that. First thing what we can do is open all the screws which are here. So this is what you're gonna get. I need that. And we're going to start with these. Gonna have two of these, and this is for the legs. There is gonna be adjustable legs, which they're gonna go this way. I'm gonna explain you later on how all this work. They're gonna be connected with those plastics this way. So plastic bottom, exactly the same here. Not sure if you can see it properly, but that's how it's gonna work. So we're gonna hammer down into the bottom panel first, those two, so they go in this part and this part. So important thing, you see the gap here, that's where the back panel gonna go. So this is the full part, this is the gap, so we're gonna go on the full part, so that's gonna be under the bottom, and then you're gonna have those panels, they come in this way under it. So this is the bottom panel. I can see some damage on the side here as I open the box, so you can avoid, just gonna show you quickly the corner here. You see this is happening very often. So how the IKEA stuff is sometimes transported, you can have damage. If you don't want to do the return, or if the damage is not big, you can just turn the panel the way you're not gonna see it. Let's say this is gonna be the bottom part, so you're not gonna see the damage on the panel. Sometimes the returns, they take long and just cost you extra headache which you don't need. So this something not too big like this. Hopefully I'm not gonna see more of damage on any of the panels. If you see some damage on some of them, that's a bad sign, because usually there is a more. So I'm just hoping there is not gonna be more damage on any of the panels. So first one, let's go in here, and in here all the holes here are pre-drilled. Just put that in with the hammer. You can go crazy here because this has to be attached properly. The system here with those is very old. Not big fan of how they did the legs, but that's how it is, so that's what we're gonna work with. Now the other side, we can put the wooden plugs on each side of the dividing panels. So you're gonna have two for each panel. The holes are pre-drilled on all of them. They are bigger than the other ones, so you know in which hole you're gonna go. So it's the inner hole on the edges here. So this assembly is gonna be on the floor. This is the easiest way if you have enough space in the room. So you can assemble the wardrobes this way. I'm gonna stream, if everything goes okay, I'm gonna stream another one how to do it upright after this one. So you're gonna see in a real time how is it done if you have to build the wardrobes upright. The case is if your ceiling is lower than 8 centimeters, you can go a bit lower, but I think IKEA they recommend 8 centimeters between the ceiling and the top of the wardrobe. Then you would have to build the wardrobes on the floor. By the way, there's video coming where I built the wardrobe with the minimum clearance was about 1.5 centimeters for the sliding doors from the ceiling, and I was cutting the panels as well. So you're gonna see that in my upcoming videos. How is it done? If you need to shorten the wardrobe, you need to cut the panels. It's a bit more crazy, but it can be done. So you can expect that video maybe within a month till the whole editing is done. Okay, so let's carry on with this one. This is the easiest way, as I mentioned. You're gonna assemble everything on the floor. So other side exactly the same. Two wooden plugs for each side panel. Place it in. There it is. And now we can put the panel this way down. Just don't scratch your panel because we have already those two in. So when the panels go on a panel, you can scratch it. So just move it up, move it on the side. So this is the bigger holes here. This is important. Later on, you're gonna save yourself a headache if you're gonna do it right way, and the right way will be the arrow in this cam lock. or in this lock, as I'm gonna call them. See, the arrow is on the top here. Each of the locks, they have the arrow pointing. The arrow is supposed to point to the hole, yeah? So if you have the holes on this side, the holes for the screws, those screws from the side panels, they're gonna go to this side. So the cam lock, the arrow on the lock should point to the holes, and do the same for each of them. Yeah, so we have 3 locks on each panel, each side of the dividing panels. Go all the way in, exactly the same for the bottom panel. So this is going to be top panel, this is going to be the bottom panel. There it is. Oh, I forgot another very important thing. If you need to do any kind of DIY job, is a coffee. Of course, have a zip, recharge your batteries a little bit, and carry on with this mission impossible for some people. But we're gonna make it possible, so you just follow what I'm doing, you should be fine. So we have those locks here. Gonna go exactly the same for all parts. 1, 2, 3. Exactly the same for the top and the bottom. 3 locks. Arrows is pointing to the side panel, to the side where the hole is gonna be for the screws. There it is. Now we have those 2 panels done. You can put them on the side now. This is all you need to do for these panels, for these 2 panels. So you can place them on the side for now. And the bottom is gonna be on this side. So the bottom panel is with those 2. So we're gonna put this one here. Because we're gonna have a bottom part here. Good practice is, if you have a little space in a room, sometime you don't have how to turn the wardrobe upside the other way around when you're gonna lift it up. So just point the bottom where it's gonna go. So our first frame, you're gonna have 3 frames, 3 Pax wardrobe frames. First frame gonna go to this side, so the bottom's gonna be here. So when you're lifting, you're almost there. Just twist it on the side. You can prevent scratching the floors as well if you have the wooden floors or laminated floors here, as it is here. So, and you don't need to. Those wardrobes are quite heavy when you have to move them around. So you're almost in place where you need to have them. So just you can, while you're working, you can prepare yourself. So this is those 2 small panels. This is going to go under the bottom panels. The white one is the front panel, on the other side is raw, on this one is plain on both sides. This is going to be the back panel under the bottom panel. Each of these have a two wooden plugs. This is the plugs to put in, just like this, on both sides. Secure it like this, and exactly the same on the other side. Place 2 plugs on each of the panel on the side. 3 and 4, and secure it in. There it is. Now we can prepare the side panels. So we have one here. You see the front full the front side is here. So we want to have a front side on the other side as well. Just gonna mirror them. So we're gonna have to turn this the other way around. Quite heavy if you have another person. Always very helpful. There it is. So you see, this is the raw part, and we have the raw part on the other side exactly the same. So the raw parts are out and the front parts are in here. Okay, open this up. Forgot to show you there is two L-shaped bracket as well within a box. So this gonna hold the wardrobe if you need to attach them on the wall. This gonna hold the wardrobe. You can fix through those brackets the wardrobe on the wall, and that's the coverings for the brackets, the covers. Okay, now we're gonna prepare the side panels. So we've got two side panels. On each of the side gonna be 3 of these. This is the screws which they're gonna go at the bottom and on the top. At the bottom is the 3rd hole from the bottom. I'm gonna use this small screwdriver here. For a smaller screws is fantastic. The battery lasts forever, and it's quite cheap as well. I think it's about 20 or 30 pounds. You may get it on a Black Friday as it is today, maybe some discount as well. Check it out, the link is in the description, so you may find some good present for your DIY adventures. Okay, so 3rd hole from the bottom. This is gonna be the bottom part here, so that's 3rd hole from the bottom. Secure the screw. The important thing, there's like a stopper just here. See where the drive finished, there is the stopper here. So don't go deeper than that, or don't go higher than that. That's quite important, because if you go deeper, when you're gonna connect the wardrobe, you may not be able to lock the cam locks, those things, because the head's not gonna come nicely into the screw. So basically, that cam lock gonna come this way, but sometime because the drive is not there, the head is too low or too high. If you're not gonna put them till the stopper, then you may have a hard time to lock the connection. So exactly the same on the other side is a 3rd hole from the bottom, and we can secure it here. 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna do exactly the same on the top, but we're gonna go with the 1st hole on the top. So you're gonna take 6 of these, is a 3 for each side. 6 of these screws and a 3 on each side. I may open this up slightly more so you can see better. Okay. So this is the 1st hole on the top. Place it in on the side, 1 on the middle. Exactly the same at the bottom. Other side panel, exactly the same. It's the 1st hole from the top, and from this side is the 2nd hole. It's basically the line of the holes. You're gonna see there is the first 2 holes. Ignore those. Just go with the long line. That's the main line for the all fittings. Okay, we have those done. Now we can position the L-shaped brackets already. This is we're gonna attach it. If you need to attach it, you're gonna attach this on the wall. And I think, if I remember correctly, is the 1st screw is from the 3rd hole from the top. So this is going on the top of the Pax wardrobe, and is a 3rd. The 1st screw is a 3rd and the 4th screws, and that's gonna be those four small screws, so 2 for each L-shaped bracket. So we're gonna attach this. And exactly the same on the other side. Just secure them in. If you can see there in the corner, possibly yes. Badger, hello. Okay, now you're gonna end up, usually before the IKEA used to go exactly the same on the plugs, on the screws, on everything. Now you should end up with the one extra of the wooden plugs. You're not gonna need it unless you break something. All this you can put it on the side. There's this funny black kind of thingy that's for the nails. If you're not sure how far you're gonna go from the side when you're doing the nails, you put it like this and the nail go through here, so you're gonna be right on the middle. But if you did this before, you know roughly where to go, so I'm not using this anymore. If you're not sure, you don't want the nail coming out when you do the back, so you can use this, but it's gonna take a bit longer while you're playing with that. Okay, now we can connect the wardrobe together. I'm gonna show you the side, how to do it. I'm gonna put this on the side for now, like this. So here we can just, this is the more convenient when you're doing this alone, because you can just lift the whole thing yourself and working easy with these panels. So this is the back of the wardrobe for now. And bottom panel, as we did the bottom panel with those two brackets, which is gonna hold the leg, that's gonna go at the bottom, and we can place it this way. So now we're gonna connect them together. So this is the back part and the bottom part is on this side. See, the locks are here on the front. So we have the damage there at the bottom. It's not gonna be visible when we gonna connect the whole frame. So just find the holes and tap it all in from the side. If your locks are in the right position, you would not have a problem with that connection. You would be already closed completely in, so you just secure the locks now and you're all good. If you're using this bigger screwdriver like I have, there is this clutch. We're not sure how much power to put when you're securing those locks. They can break easily, or if you have the plastic one, that especially can break easily, so you just adjust it how much you want it, and it's not gonna let you go harder on it, so that clutch is very useful. So just do that. See, it stops me when I tighten the screws, and the clutch stop the torque, so it's not gonna go crazy heavy on that screw. You can feel there is good resistance already when it's locking the connection, and that's where it stops. So you don't need to think how hard you want to go. The small one, it doesn't have the clutch, have only left and right movement, but it doesn't have the clutch. So see, when you go, it's kind of twisting your hand. So I like to use the big one for this. Now we have the second, the other side, and we're gonna do exactly the same. Just gonna position the panel slightly on the side, so I can get into that side. So you see, this is quite big wardrobe, but if we go slowly and you follow these instructions, you can do it alone easily yourself. You can save some money, and you can save your marriage as well, maybe. There you go. Tap it in, find the holes, and secure all three screws. 1, 2, and 3. That's how it's done the other side. And here exactly the same on this one. We're gonna go, just gonna put the panel up. I don't think you're gonna see the connection, but basically everything is coming to those. And those locks and wooden plugs, whatever we did before. But before that, we can put the top in. Just keep it in this way. You don't need to go all the way in, because we're gonna sort it out the bottom as well. So I'm gonna show you how the bottom gonna look like. You can go here like halfway through, just to keep the panel in place. So you're not gonna go all the way in. Keep the panel in. It's gonna pop in and out, but you can fix the top if you want to completely. still allow you to open that side maybe 2 or 3 centimeters. So just fix the top. It's not gonna open and close when you working at the bottom. We're gonna have to put those two small panels before we gonna fix the whole frame. So it's gonna work this way. I'm gonna try to push this bit backwards so you can see it better. Don't have much space here, but you may see it this way. Just a moment. The technical issues. There it is. Now we can fix this panel. Let me see what the Voyager said. I have watched a lot of your videos with great enjoyment, and I always learn a little something as well. Thank you. Thank you for watching Voyager, and thank you for watching all of you guys who are gonna watch this later on, or whoever finds something interesting in these videos. And it's greatly appreciated. Everyone who willing to learn something new or just following the channel, it helps a lot. It helped me to grow, and I can buy better equipment. All the links for the tools, if you need to buy them through my links, which are in the description, to help a lot to grow, to get better equipment, to improve all these tutorials. So all viewers and people who follow and like the videos or just commenting are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So the top and bottom, now we have this side slightly open. So the top, you're gonna put it on the side. We in the right holes is the first hole at the bottom. Exactly the same on the other side. Here we are in both holes already, but it's not connected yet. It's about 1 centimeter from the side here. You cannot see it because I don't have the second camera connected in a stream. I have to figure out how to do that, but for now we're gonna have to work with what we have. So we're just gonna join this together. Yeah, so this part is connected completely in. The bottom is slightly out, so just pop out from the holes, find the holes. You can pop in and out, so just watch which side is going where and find the holes. There it is, in one, another side as well. Now it's completely in, all the gaps are closed. We did everything right with the cam locks. The arrows are in the right position, so I could go with the side and bottom panels completely on the edge, so there's no gap, so I can just lock it now. From inside, would be better if I have a second detail camera or camera from the top, but I'm gonna have to add more cameras. Not sure what's the quality of the stream as well, because there is not at least some decent quality. Anyway, we have the frame done. I'm gonna push it right on the cardboard. So the frame is done. Okay, now we're gonna do the back panel. This is one of the most important parts because I have a lot of people complaining regarding the doors. The doors are going funny way, and there is just a certain adjustment how much you can adjust the doors. So if you don't do this step right, your door's probably gonna go a bit funny at the end. You can count your floor not need to be straight. That can add up as well to the uneven doors. So if you do this right, at least you reduce the possibility of door go crazy at the end a bit. So you have to do, basically we got the rectangle here, and we're gonna have to put each corner in a 90 degrees. So how we're gonna do that? You can put this panel up this way. leave you alone. Just put one side on the edge, straighten up, and after you can just close the panel nicely in. There it is. Don't go over the edge. Now we can secure the panel. One Young, I cannot understand its language, unfortunately. Thank you for letting Voyagers, thank you for letting me know the stream is good quality, at least for now. Okay, so we have the panel in. So all the four corners, like this, go a bit to this side, so you see everything. There it is. You need a meter for this to measure the right corner on each corner. So 90 degrees in each corner. How are you gonna get there? You're gonna measure from the corner to the corner, and exactly the same on this side. You're gonna have to get exactly the same number. And the numbers are not right. You can see roughly how you're doing with the gaps. You're gonna have bigger gaps here, so just stop it here roughly how it's supposed to be, and then you can just adjust the whole frame. So if you go from corner to corner, if another person, it can help you on the other side. If not, gonna do a bit of magic and find the corner just like this. So here we have 224.7, which I know is the correct measurement roughly on those wardrobes. Here we have 224.7, 0.6 and a half, which is millimeter. 224.7 here. Yeah, so that's how you put the wardrobe in a correct position. 224.7 and a half, there it is. So now it's 224.7 in this corner and in the other corner. Should be exactly the same, and it is. So that's how you put the wardrobe in a correct position. And before you do the nails, you're gonna get them in the box. Check the sides sometime, because this is the shorter wardrobe. This is the 201 Pax wardrobe, but you have the 230, I think 236 centimeter wardrobes, the longer ones. Those ones can be, sometimes basically the panel can bend sometime. Here we have nice and straight panels, so no need to be worried. If you have the panels bending this way, you can just adjust them. You can push the inside, the middle sides a little bit in and secure it with the one nail, and do exactly the same on the other side. How far you're gonna have to go, you just measure the bottom and the top. So it's not exactly 100, it's 2 millimeter less. So do exactly the same measurement as well on the middle. So sometime if it's bending this way, just push them in and make exactly the same measurement as it is here, and on the top make it exactly the same measurement on the middle. Now be in the right position with everything, so our panels are not bending, which is great. You can open the nails and secure the wardrobe all around. First do one corner, then other corner. This is the safest way, because we just want to make sure the wardrobe is not going to move anywhere. You can do all corners first, and then you go all the way around. So this way you're not gonna move it. Maybe you're gonna go around and you hit it slightly, and this frame still can move very quickly. So just do the corners first, and that's gonna secure at least a little bit the wardrobe against the moving. So now when we have those four, just check it out one more time if everything is as we have before. Corner to corner, 224.7 which is, that's what I want to see, and 224.7. So yeah, in the bigger wardrobes you get different measurements, so just check that out and make the same numbers all the way. Yeah, now you can secure all the nails around. This is gonna take a bit of time. I'll try to do it quickly. This option is the easiest option to assemble them, as I mentioned before. Gonna show you the one on the how to do it upright. People struggle with the upright one slightly because it's a bit more demanding, but everyone can do it. And the third one, if the stream is gonna go well, I'm gonna do it on the side, so that you can save some space as well. But this is the most convenient how to assemble the wardrobe this way, because it's basically if you have enough space in the room. Sometimes I work in very small spaces, and a lot of people, they have the ceiling very low, but what I see the trend, a lot of people, they try to save money, which is a good idea, because the built-in wardrobes, instead of building wardrobes, they buy these Pax wardrobes and they try to fit the wardrobe completely in, and then they go with some coverings on the side. So it is possible. As I mentioned, I have the video already recorded how you cut the panels, because the ceiling was, I think, 3 centimeters or something like this, smaller, shorter than we need. So I cut the wardrobe, I adjust everything, all the panels, and I'm gonna show you how to do that and how much you can go with the sliding door, how close you can go from the ceiling to the sliding door. It's a bit of more complicated job, but the result is fantastic. I really like the way it looks. It looks like a built-in wardrobe, because you go almost to the ceiling, but you have to make sure you don't make wrong measurements on the panels, especially with the sliding doors. I was a bit worried if I go too close to the ceiling, I'm not gonna be able to slide the sliding doors, but at the end all work out nicely. So you can have a look later on how this is done. Okay, this is gonna take slightly bit of time, but what I was explaining regarding that small black kind of thingy here. So basically, you put the nail through it this way, so you know how far you're gonna go from the edge. You see, I'm not using that because I did this already a few times. So you just basically go like this, and then you bang it, you take it out, you go another one. Yeah, so that's how is it. So you're not gonna go this way or inside, you're not gonna come out. I think this is pretty useless. If you just use common sense and you go right on the middle, you should be fine with just with your judgment. Okay, now we're gonna do the side, and I have to move slightly out. Not much space here. Even the lens is very wide. It's quite hard to fit all the wardrobe in the frame. So this is almost done. Just the other side, and it is all done. Last thing, forgot to show you how to put the legs, the adjustable legs. So those legs, this is the ones here. I'm gonna move the wardrobe on the side, I'll show you in a bit. Those legs here, they go from under. So what for you're gonna use them if let's say your floor and your wall is not in the 90 degrees and the wardrobe is leaning slightly towards you, or if you don't want to attach the wardrobes and you have a hard floor, for a carpet it's a bit harder, but if you have a hard floor, laminated or wooden, you can adjust the legs slightly, so it basically push the whole frame towards the wall. So instead of leaning towards you, it would be on the wall. It's more secure that way. The most secure, of course, is to attach the wardrobe on the wall, on which I did already few videos. So if you like, you can check it out how that's done. I've done it with the skirting board, without the skirting board, and with the bigger and smaller wardrobes as well. So you can check that out in one of my videos. This is the last side. We're gonna do the nails. Whoever gonna watch this later on or now, if you like to let me know how you like this, I would appreciate a lot, because I would like to consider the more live stream, because the editing is taking ages, and it's a bit better with a lot of details. But I may, if the live stream gonna work, I may add few other cameras to put it in the live stream, so you're gonna have like 2 or 3 windows where you can check it out, even the details. For now I'm just experimenting with one camera, and then I may add few more later on, so you can see how everything is done in a detail. I just was thinking maybe this is a good idea, because people gonna have an idea how long the thing it takes and how is it done. So before you call someone to do it and spend the money on it, maybe you're gonna realize, okay, this is maybe something what I can do myself, so it would be good. Or on the other side, you're gonna see how is it done, and you say, okay, I'm gonna call someone who knows, which is sometimes a safer option, to be honest, especially for the more difficult ones. This one is not too difficult, or smaller items, but for more complicated items, maybe let's say like a sliding doors for a Pax wardrobe, that one is slightly it's not complicated. You just need to have enough patience and follow the things in the detail with the instructions, and follow maybe one of my videos, so you can complete the mission successfully. You see I have few nails left here, so I'm just gonna put them in a spaces where is neat, and this is it. That's back is done. Now you can attach the legs. I'm gonna show you here. Just gonna push this on the side. I'm not sure if you're gonna see it. You may see it here. Yes, so those ones going through the bottom, and secure them in, not all the way through, but from the other side, maybe 2 or about 2 millimeters. Let them out from the other side. 1 or 2 millimeters should be enough. So basically you want this one be more inside than this, than the side panels. So when you're gonna slide the wardrobe, it's not gonna hit the leg before you're gonna adjust it. It's not gonna break the leg. So this is the one. For one leg, the idea of more live streams. Thank you, Voyager. I may do more live streams. Okay, let's secure the second one as well. So we go right under the side panels, and we all good. So this is how you do the Ikea Pax wardrobe. A lot of people, they asking how you manipulate the wardrobes, how you standing them up, how you when you need it. So you just go through the other side. They look heavy and big, but when it's the frame on its own, it's not that crazy heavy, because you can the weight is kind of distributed on all sides. So what you do, you just can take it from the side. Not sure if you're gonna see this, but I'm gonna move it here. Okay, just can take it on the side, lift it up slightly, and then don't have any obstruction, any chandeliers on the top. we can just leave it up. Yeah, there it is. See, we got the lights here on the top. You don't see it because it's covering my light here, but that's how you move the whole thing. Okay. Now, if you wanna move the wardrobes to the place, just get rid of the cardboards. If you're on the carpet, lift one side, lift another side, and move them this way. If you're on the wooden floor or on the laminated floor, you can slide them easily. Is another problem. My coffee just spilled, which is fantastic, right on the screws. So just move them on the side. Can slide them easily. If you have a carpet, be careful with those bottom panels. They you see, on these bigger wardrobes, they are not very stable. You can move them easily. So if they're coming into the carpet, they can flip, or you can break them. So when you're on a carpet, just lift the wardrobe one side. Lift it on the other side. And slowly put it in a place where you need it. There it is. Let's do the thumbnail and the finishing part. I don't know if you're gonna see the whole thing. Yes, there it is. Okay, this we're gonna still need this one. Just gonna put it on the side for now. So this is how you assemble Ikea Pax wardrobe. This is how we assemble Ikea Pax wardrobe on the floor, and this is how we assemble IKEA Pax wardrobe on the floor. And the next stream is gonna be how to assemble IKEA Pax wardrobe upright. If I can fit it in this space, I'm gonna adjust the cameras, and then I'm gonna start the second stream. I'm gonna explain you that in a moment. So hope you enjoyed, guys. Let me know in the comments later on, if you're gonna watch this later, not live, how you like this format. If the streams are something you're interested in, if I need to add more cameras, or this is good enough with the explanations about everything, let me know. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one very soon.